both teams have some, injuries that they're particularly looking at, and uh, unfortunately enough, they're also looking at recovering from some COVID issues that popped up over the bye week. So, Bengals and Browns finding a way to lose even on the bye week.
I know, man. The Browns lost their playoff spot over the bye week, so
Well, yeah, the
kudos to
Browns
them.
lost their playoff spot too, but
I mean, they'll be fine. They'll be
they're
fine.
not
You
they're
got
still
five.
not too far behind. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Browns are absolutely still in the hunt.
They'll be fine. They'll be
Right.
fine, Browns fans. Everybody, relax. They'll be fine. Trust me, they'll be fine.
So I guess
Trust me, they'll be fine.
the thing I want to point out about the Browns and really talk about as far as this bye week episode is concerned is Baker Mayfield. We talk a lot about Baker Mayfield and what he means to this Browns team, and how much he needs to have success for this Browns team to have success, and what his potential future with the Browns looks like. But this week, I actually saw I was picking up I was picking up a punching bag from Dick's, and I saw on the TV it said Baker Mayfield is being put on the COVID list, and I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, that's not good. Um, so
yeah.
why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on there, Thomas?
So Baker Mayfield was in contact with a employee in the Cleveland facility that had COVID. Currently, Cleveland is the COVID capital of Ohio. There are more COVID cases in Cleveland than there is in either area in Ohio, I believe. So Baker Mayfield came in contact with an employee
Mm-hmm.
who tested positive for COVID. Now, Baker Mayfield this morning has tested negative for COVID, and if he tests negative again for COVID, then he will be good to practice by Wednesday, which
Okay.
means that Baker Mayfield should be fine and ready to go by Sunday. Nobody thinks he has COVID. He should be fine. Um, so we're just going to wait for those tests to come back negative,
Mm-hmm.
and then we will be ready to go against the Texans. So that's that pretty
Right.
much.
Seems like if you're going to deal with this issue at all during the season, it might as well be during the bye week.
Yeah,
The
yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not as big. It's not as big of a deal as. It's
I mean
more precautionary measures.
it's not good that Baker Mayfield came in contact with someone on the team who has COVID, but it's like I said, it might as well happen on the bye week when you have basically potentially up to 2 weeks to actually recover and get back into position. And you're right, Baker hasn't tested positive yet, so if he continues to not test positive, then I don't think the Browns are going to have any issue. The Bengals did actually have a couple positive tests, which was not good for Bengals fans to hear over this week because Bengals fans are used to even during like I said earlier, even during the bye week, we find a way to lose. But I will say the two guys. I mean, I haven't. This isn't officially confirmed because I don't think they actually released the test results. But there was a story that came out a couple days ago that said two Bengals players tested positive for COVID, and then the next day, Fred Johnson, Bengals backup offensive tackle slash guard slash whatever, and Trey Waynes, the Bengals, I think supposed to be starting cornerback who hasn't played all year, who we just signed from the Vikings. They both went on the COVID list, so I think it's a pretty good, it's pretty easy jump to make that those were the two guys who tested positive, because that
Yeah,
wouldn't really make any sense otherwise. Um, so as far as Trey Waynes is considered, like I mean, I obviously hope the best for the guy and hope that he doesn't have any serious COVID symptoms or anybody in his family gets sick or anything like that. But as far as the Bengals are concerned, dude's not playing anyway. So and he's not really. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's probably not coming in contact with a whole lot of people, and he's not playing. So It's just kind of like if it was going to be anybody from the Bengals perspective, it might as well be somebody who isn't really doing a whole lot anyway. And then there's
Yeah.
Fred Johnson, which is kind of a problem because our offensive line is already dealing with so many injury problems, and he's a backup, but we kind of need our backups right now.